Fresno Police say officers have arrested 139 people since a ban on homeless encampments in public spaces went into effect just over 3 weeks ago. Tonight, Action News reporter Brianna Willis joins us live in Central Fresno with one story of this enforcement's impact. Brianna.
Well, Graciela, yeah, just yesterday, a man was arrested for sleeping in this area. Now, after declining services, he did spend 3.5 hours in jail, and then he was released with this citation. He tells me he now has to pay in a $1,000 fine that he simply doesn't have as he sleeps on the streets.
It's called sit, lie, sleep, camp, public area. That's what I got in trouble for.
From camping on the streets to handcuffs, that was the reality for William Irwin.
I heard I was supposed to get a warning. You know, I didn't get no warning. They woke me up first thing in the morning. The sun was barely coming up, and took me to jail.
He says after being told to move out of his encampment Wednesday, he was sleeping on the sidewalk near the intersection of Divisadero and H Streets when Fresno Police arrested him Thursday.
Yeah, I was pretty devastated, like crushed. Man, I wanted to cry.
This arrest comes after the city's illegal camping ordinance went into effect last month, banning unhoused people from camping in public spaces.
The officers have been citywide working every day. They finally have had the opportunity to address some of the folks that have just been repeat problems at locations, repeat pileups of trash or repeat complaints from neighbors.
Interim Fresno Police Chief Mindy Castro says officers do not have to give people warnings, but law enforcement had been in contact with Irwin the day before his arrest. Through a Treatment First program, the city's goal is to get unhoused people help, but if they repeatedly refuse or if there are other circumstances, they can be placed in jail.
If they're arrested, such as Mr. Irwin was, he had a misdemeanor warrant, so he wasn't offered services as far as housing because he was booked in jail for the warrant. He was, however, offered the diversion services for any substance abuse issues, and he declined.
After a few hours behind bars, Irwin was cited and released. Why did you come back?
It's only real place I know as far as it's called home right now. This is just an area where I know people, they know me, I can get help from friends.
Irwin says during COVID he lost his job and has not been able to get one since.
Having a little more compassion, sorry, I didn't choose this life, but it came to me.
He's now worried about having to pay a $1,000 fine when he still doesn't have a roof over his head.
But yeah, now I have a court date that I have to appear on at 127, so I'll see what happens.
And Chief Castro says that each situation is a case-by-case basis, but she has seen an uptick in people accepting services. She says that acceptance rate is at about 6% right now. Live in Central Fresno, Brianna Willis, ABC 30 Action News.
Hey Central California, stay up to date with all the latest news and weather. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.